I haven't had a tornado scare in a while. I don't think since I've lived in Lincoln, actually. Alright, let's switch the scene here. And let's see. Any info about this game? This is... Ooh, wait, stats are loading. Stats are loading, cool. I'm gonna pull these up. Or maybe I'll pull them up after the demo. We'll do that. We won 5-2 versus Solace esports. The team with Milo, Badonsky, Zalox, Panic, Giffy, and Chimpfeet is their final roster. Let's see. It was our first match. It started off pretty rough, as you'll see. I don't know if we just took a couple minutes to settle in and get comfortable, I guess. I don't know. I definitely did. I was struggling first half. I thought it was gonna be rough. I don't know. I haven't watched this yet, so I don't know. But I remember just immediately afterwards, I was like, I started to get really comfortable in the second half, and you'll definitely see that. Just glancing at stats, it looks like I think I top fragged by 1. Me and Carnage had pretty similar number. He had a little higher damage than I did. About the same number of deaths, same number of frags. Me and him have been playing okay together, I think. We're still kind of trying to figure out the roles a little bit. But we are, I think we do have a pretty good chemistry at times. We just need to kind of develop it. I've only played with them for like a week here, so we'll have to give that time. But we did win our first 2 matches, so that's good, I guess. It's good to be winning while you're trying to figure shit out, and then hopefully the wins will come a little easier later on in the season. But anyways, this is on ESEA Week 1 versus Solace Esports. Let's see. Anything else? I think that's good. I'll try and answer chat questions while I'm doing this. Can I link the stats? Thank you, Tino. Route 6 is not Solace, no. I'm going to play that one after this one. This is just Solace. We played 2 games this week and I haven't done either of them, so I'm doing both right now. So yeah, this is our very first match. We played this on Tuesday, a couple days ago. I haven't done it until then. I didn't want to do it before our second match. Ooh, lag. Probably wasting too many shots on chip damage right there. I could have been loaded right here and when the soldier actually jumped. Or against this scouty man's. I was kind of lucky he didn't get that last shot on me and then I got a good 2-shot on him. That was scary too. I thought that scout would kill me. Now I'm just trying to get out. I think we made the get out call and I thought I might get stuck in, but the soldiers were out of rockets. So I was able to just dodge and get out. It's kind of a lucky 2-shot on Badonsky, to be honest. He could have finished me and then probably would have killed Brad and the medic if I didn't kill him. But I killed him and the other scout wasn't in position to get aggressive and the soldiers were protecting the medic still. But if Badonsky had killed me, then he probably could have done some pretty good damage to Brad and Nick. Brad is pure, our demo. I just call him Brad all the time. And then Nick is Ninja Nick, our medic. So in these yard holds, I don't usually watch IT. I think usually Grape watches it, and then if he calls something there like a scout or a roamer, like a flank, like right here I see the combo is in sewer, so I'm trying not to take damage from that angle, and I really don't think like getting aggressive on sewer is going to be like an option, so I'm shading a little more to the left side of the spire, and like I can rush in lower IT if I need to. Whereas if there's nothing, if I see the combo near choke and there's like a couple things in the IT, then I'd shade over towards sewer. See, now I see this roamer suicide in, so I'm kind of peeking to see what kind of holes there are. That was almost really bad. Dying there would have not been ideal. But the roamer suicided in and didn't get a force, so I just kind of peeked through choke to see what I could get done, and I almost paid for it there. I maybe could have fucked with the demo a little more in sewer, since the combo rotated out to middle. I don't think I was aware that they were gonna rotate that quickly towards choke. I almost died. I probably should have. I think another soldier would have killed me for sure. I think he just missed his. I think he tried to direct me like twice or something. Can you use the pistol for long range chip? Alright, well, let's see. They sent a bomber again, and we killed him. He was really ineffective against us, I think. So he died without us popping. So again, we're sending one, and I'm poking in sewer to see if I can get any more kills. If we get another kill, then we can maybe try and snowball it into a push. Stole the shit out of that kill from Z-Brian. They sent a second bomber to get a force. And they did force us, but now they're down 2 soldiers. We're pushing in the middle, it looks like. I think, I can't see the scoreboard, but I think their roamer's up. Yeah, there's a panic in sewer, and I'm guessing their pockets are respawning right about now. And I think they're gonna have Uber, or did Grape force them? I don't know if Grape forced them or what happened, but I don't know why they didn't defend middle. Unless they still have it, they're gonna Uber back in here shortly. Yeah, the pistol spread it's less reliable for like just fucking up crit heals with like a 3 or 6 damage scattergun shot, because it's not as accurate all the time. Alright, so looks like they still had an advantage. I think we're pretty close though. I think we're gonna counter. But yeah, they waited too long to put. So maybe we did force them. I don't even know what happened, guys. But anyways, they tried to Uber in. They thought they had an advantage of some sort. This is just me kind of muscling them out of choke and trying to survive here. That's a nice rocket that I ate. They maybe could have killed me there. I was maybe a little overextended, but I was trying to scare them away from choke. Also, it's good to be in a position like that where if like I'm not always certain where my roamer is, and if he comms that he's gonna jump on them at choke, or if he's flanking them, or if Carnage is flanking them, it's good to just pinch and be in an aggressive position to pinch. And I had a buff, but then once I started taking damage, then I just wanted to survive because it was clear they were just backing out, and me dying there would have been bad. So in this mid hold, I think most of the time I try to play close to choke. But Z-Brian calls an IT rotation, so we move this direction. Not really a whole lot I can do if the soldier peeks that without taking a bunch of damage and just taking up heals. So I come back to choke and miss some sticky bombs. Sticky bombs are good. Kind of keeping eyes on this trap that Brad has. It's kind of like a remnant from our IT attempt. They must know about it because they're not peeking it at all. And I think now our combo's over in sewer, so now I'm just watching this pretty passively to make sure no one pushes or flanks us. The downside is I'm maybe too far up and I'm like too far out of a push if I have to rotate over to choke. But this is me just keeping both scouts busy, and neither of them are buffed or crit buffed right now. And I think now we suicided in Grape. I don't know if he forced them or not. I should record comms. Alright, he did not force them, but he suicided, so they tried to push middle. I almost died to the scout here. We have a pretty good counter Uber. Z-Brian kills Vidonsky right away. I should have not have plus forwarded into that guy. I could have done damage and we could have killed him without me plus forwarding into him. Sorry about that. Silence my phone. It was just kind of sloppy dodging from me. Well, no dodging, I guess you could say. Z-Brand had a good Uber though. He got like 3 kills during it, I think, during their retreat. I don't know if the med went down. Looks like he may have, because we Ubered into last year and they still haven't popped. I got a little bit of cap time and tried to stay alive, but I took too much damage early on. Our last pushes were pretty terrible until about, I don't know, that was still an okay push, I think. It's just a really hard point to push. Seems like almost everybody has a rough time pushing it. We're able to defend pretty well every time we're holding it, so it's just one of those things that's always frustrating, pushing last and failing. I would always complain about it, and Brian is always like, well, we held last like 7 times, so it's not like we're the only ones having problems pushing this point. I definitely wasn't that effective on that push, though. I died during the fight at middle, and then during the cap I was spawning, and then I came in. I could have, if I could have got to the medic and kind of pocketed during that and got heals, I could have been more effective. I think I tried to force cap time, and then I just died to 2 scouts, so I wasn't exactly that effective. So this right here was really unlucky. They maybe I'll just pause for a second. So we were holding in IT. We were really close to Uber when they killed Nick, I think, or pretty close. We were building, and Zebrian was holding aggressively in IT, and he went to go get ammo, and they pushed in at that exact moment. And so when he went back in, they both got 3. Wasn't able to juggle both of them or call it early enough for Nick to get out. So that was super frustrating when that happened. Otherwise, our medic probably either someone else should have been watching it when he called that he was getting ammo, or maybe it should have just, our medic probably should have just been spawning somewhere else instead of or building with somebody else on like by our rock instead of next to IT with Brian. Like if Brian wants to watch that, he can watch that, but I think our medic should still be somewhere where he can get out if they do happen to sneak in somehow. But anyways, we're a little out of position because they did push when he got ammo, which was unfortunate. And I think it actually leads to us losing this round. So. Did they count his shots and push in intentionally when he was low? I really doubt it. That is really next level, and I don't think that's something that anyone does, unless they like see a soldier like rocket jumping towards an ammo kit. But in this case, Zebrian was just walking towards it. I don't think. I think it was just lucky, to be honest. There's too much other shit to think about to count 20 rockets, I think, you know? And plus there's a lot of variables you don't know. Like you don't know how many rockets they had when they started shooting at you and stuff, and so they have advantage. I always play heavy top left when we're holding last. I think it's pretty strong. Unfortunately they get too much cap time, and we got Uber right at the tail end of that, but they had too much cap time and we couldn't get on it before they won. It was a good round by them, kind of sloppy by us. We were on their last. It was kind of a big momentum round too. I think they win this one as well. I'm not sure. I'm trying to get this second buff here. It's I think he was healing in our demo. And then I tried to push across point into, I thought their medic maybe was a little out of position, but I think their scouts were, I didn't see their scouts. And I never got the buff. I probably should have just been more patient. Playing a little too antsy on that middle, I think. Also, too much ship damage, too. That soldier that flew in on the right crate, I probably could have killed him if I just saved all my shots for him. And even then, it was weird watching the demo. It feels like I should have committed on him and got that kill. Because what I ended up doing was just kind of sitting on the ground trying to take some heals and then pushing across point and doing nothing with it. So our yard hold fails here pretty badly. That was a good shot by Grape. Grape gets the demo as well. Unfortunately, it was just me against those two. I couldn't really get on the point and stop it. I'm really dying early in all these pushes and holds. I feel like in that spire hold I really didn't do anything. I should have stayed alive at least till the end of our Uber, which I didn't do. So this is a funny start to the middle. Panic does a gunboats roll out and doesn't kill Brad, but he hits me with the rocket and I surfed it and got myself a little bit out of position with it. But Nick's doing a good job healing Brad, healing Z Brian. Looks like they're forcing him out of middle. I don't know. What I could have done, I probably could have shot at that demo when I wasn't sure how much damage Brad hit Panic with there when he snuck into IT, so I was gonna try and just go meat shot him, but then his rocket juggled me instead of hitting Brad. I don't think I dodged it either. But when I did surf it towards the demo, I probably could have just tried to commit on the demo instead of trying to back out like I did. So this guy was trying to see how far he could get until he was spotted. I finally spotted him, so he pieced. And I see 2 scouts and a roamer there. Oh, this is why. Who knows where Milo came from? He must have snuck through sewer or something. So he probably called for their flank to try and push IT while he was bombing. This is a good flank push by us, though. That was like 150 pistol damage. That scout just gets a lot of cleanup. It was a good salvage by us, I guess. There were like 2 or 3 things in IT, and we got forced to choke. So Z-Brian jumped through choke and on the battlements, and I think Carnage pushed into IT from middle, maybe? And we ended up pinching and getting their entire flank killed right there. Or Grape did at the end, get the last rocket on the scout and clean them up. It's kind of a slow first half. It ends at 2-2. So we do win this round. I think we must have killed their medic on that. I don't know. Maybe not. We're holding pretty far back, so maybe they have advantage. No, yeah, they did have advantage. So we get out. I think me and Grape die here. Yeah, this was sloppy by me. I'm always hesitant to push out of that entrance, but I didn't know if we were going to try to contest after the Uber. And I saw Grape kind of muscling it a little bit. So I tried to go up and peek it with him, and all I ended up doing was eating 2 rockets from Panic and Milo that were shot at Grape. They weren't even shot at me. So that was unlucky by me. Maybe not even unlucky, just sloppy. Like I should have expected that they were going to shoot at Grape when he peeked that. And I shouldn't have been in a position to eat both of them. This is almost, I got the cap there. I mean, I knew it was pretty close to being capped, so I just jumped on it and tried to press him off of it. Which is kind of lucky, though. I mean, there was a demo there and 2 scouts. I feel like they could have, if they were focusing targets a little better, I could have died for sure. We recap middle, though. I'm not sure what we try to do here. I think we might do a Grape suicide. There he goes. So I'm just watching IT really passively. I pretty much just don't want a roamer to get a free jump on our medic through IT. I can't ever tell if they forced from... Okay, they did not force, so now they're pushing on the pick. Since he did not force them, they try to push through IT and Uber out IT. I get a good portion of the Uber here at choke, and I think Zalox is a little out of position there. I think he tried peeking at pretty low health, and just meat shooted him. I see we already had like the point half cap, so I just rushed into a lobby to see what I could get, see where they were setting up, or if anything was overextended. They weren't. They're already back at the spawn. And they have a heavy and a demo up. I don't know if we win on this push. Go my wait for Uber and stuff again. Yeah. Later, Drake. Yeah, I'll put him on YouTube later. Pure's at work, so that's why he doesn't have sound. He isn't muted. This was, okay, that was a good trap by Zalox. He had traps on the barrels right there. I was really impressed by that trap, actually. It was a suicide. I shouldn't have died there. It was a suicide play for Grape to die and try and get a force or a pick on something. But I went in to kind of peek a little bit, and I didn't expect his stickies to be on the barrel. Most of the demos, the vast majority on this last hold, have been sticking the point or the middle entrances. So I didn't expect his sticks to be there. I get good damage on Zalox though, and Brian kills him with a spam rocket. Looks like, yeah, they just got a little overextended when they tried to push out. Maybe if I didn't die there, they wouldn't have pushed, so who knows. Maybe I made an incredible play. No, Zalox got me with a sticky trap. I didn't expect to be there, for sure. But they did get a little overextended pushing out into yard, and we crushed them. So it's 2-1 now, I think, in their favor. So I see the roamer on the left roof. I'm expecting him to bomb in any second here. Here he comes. I'm not loaded though, and we already lost 2, so we're getting out. And I think I don't think we killed anything on middle because they were really quick about pushing yard and getting cap time. So we just give up 2 and we set up a last hold. Keep our Uber. Brian kills their suicider, so now we're trying to push out. So I go scout. We're just making sure we push out through all the entrances and check all the spots and stuff. This is usually where I try to push out from, I think. The demo is watching it, so I don't know if he had a sticky trap or what, so I didn't peek it any further. And I think we called off the push, it looks like, so I go back and go heavy again. Usually battlements is trapped, or there's a soldier sitting above IT and you can't sneak through there. Lower is usually a lot more uncontested. Hard blue at times sits underneath it too. So sometimes he'll be there to catch a scout. Looks like there they suicided in his scout this time, so we're thinking he might come up on sniper. So we're gonna try and push up again, or push out again. They must have been spamming Zebran back or something. That was Giffy though, and I think we know that he prefers to snipe on a suicide, so we were thinking he might come up on sniper, so I'm playing accordingly as heavy here. That's like the only angle he can shoot me from right now, so I'm just kind of ready to shoot him so he can't headshot me. I probably shouldn't have been spun up at all. Could just be shotting him. Yeah, this is much better. If he tries to headshoot, I can do that shit, and it fucks up his aim, and he has to hit a full charged headshot on me. He can't just body shot me to kill me. It's not going to scare me off of playing heavy though. It's still pretty good You can shield yourself from a couple of the sniper lines, so it's still a pretty good point for heavy, even if they're running a sniper.
Doc, come on, man.
But he does go down. Carnage counter snipes him. I see some stickies here, but they look like stray stickies, and I feel like they're going to be playing a little further back because we got a pick. So I just walk through them. I don't shoot them, and looks like it kind of pays off. Questionable. I do go down to the roamer, but I picked Zalox. Grape snuck in and tried to bomb him, and I don't think he killed the medic or forced the medic, but he did good damage on battlements, and Zalox fell off, and I was able to clean him up. We do go down 2 though, so they push in. Carnage dies to the roamer on the left there. We get a good Uber exchange, and now me and Grape respawn though. And I get the buff. I could have even come up heavy right here. I was a little sloppy eating that sticky damage. I was maybe tunneled a little too much on the heavy. It was just Demo and Medic that survived on that push though, and they get out through IT. So we won the hold. I should have lived right there though. I don't think I should have died to that sticky. I thought the heavy was gonna turn and kill me any second. But eating spam from Zalox when he was just sitting at main was not ideal. I probably could have actually just pushed on to Zalox and he wouldn't have been able to shoot the point. The heavy probably would have turned and killed me though. Who knows? Yeah, Carnage is a good sniper. How does he compare to Justin? I think Justin maybe is a little better on sniper. I don't know. They're both Quake gamers, you know. They got really pure aim that kind of translates to other FPSs. I don't know. I think Justin is maybe a little... Carnage is like a... He's like a hot and cold sniper. Justin is just kind of... I think he's a little more reliable, I want to say. Consistent. They're both really good though. They're both playmakers on that class. What's the most important class in comp? They're all important. Alright, so they suicide in panic, we kill him, and now I think we're pushing. Or we're gonna try and see what we can get done on the pick. Grape gets a force. It looks like an early force. I don't think we've Ubered yet. No, this is a good Uber by us. I don't want to commit to that scout 1v1 because I know we're Ubered at choke. And if I die to that scout, he could go behind us and see. This is what I was kind of afraid of. I didn't like. Now it's okay in my opinion to commit to this 1v1 because I see that our Uber is a good Uber and I killed the guy at choke. So now I chase that scout into IT and kill him. I hit a good meat shot there on Badonsky to stop the back cap. It's kind of lucky to survive with 7, but it was a good job being able to kill both scouts there. I didn't commit to the scout in sewer, so he was able to get on Spire quickly. Like, but I think it was a much smarter decision to go to the Uber and get a flash and clean that fight up first. Oh, hey Badonsky, yeah, that was a good fight. I didn't see how close the cap was. You were gonna win that race, weren't you? I stopped cap while I was fighting you, but I don't know. I'm just missing the meat on this guy. Alright, here comes the meat. I get a flash into last, so I'm going to go in here and see what I can get done. I think the medic gets into spawn, but I think I get Zalox right here. Yeah, we trade. It's still a good trade for me. I could have been helping in this yard fight, but I guess keeping the demo out of the yard fight, forcing the medic into spawn, kind of secured it for our team anyways. What's with this tag? It's from Workaholics.
Medic! All right, I feel good.
Good show. Yeah, I don't watch it, but every clip that Justin and Brad watch it, they came up with all the team names lately, fully torqued and Top Guns and shit. That's all from Workaholics, and everything they link me on YouTube is hilarious. I should get into it. Do I like It's Always Sunny? I love It's Always Sunny. My girlfriend actually gave me seasons like 1 through 6 in like a 6-pack, like a beer case thing, and for Christmas. So we've marathoned that show once or twice. It's really really funny. Never thought Workaholics was that funny. I'm thinking it's kind of a show where it's like I don't know. Maybe I should get into it. I can't really comment on it if I haven't seen a whole lot of episodes. But they have a lot of funny clips for sure. But I think maybe the rest of the show might be pretty meh. So we suicided Grape. I don't know what he got done. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading chat. I'm just making sure they don't have any openings to counter bomb or anything on us. Stopping the scout from peeking. This is pretty dangerous, peeking this, but I think someone called the medic was hit. I don't even know. He wasn't though. I think I remember watching the STV and he wasn't hit at all. Maybe Grape did a bunch of damage to him on his bomb, and he was calming that after he came up. But I just remember hearing the comm, the med took like 140 or something, so I go try and pistol him, and he wasn't hurt enough at that time. I think he got healed. I don't even know. But now we're just doing a slow push into the right side on last. I don't know how close we're on time. I know the first half ends. We cap like 10 seconds before it ends, so we're starting to get close on time here. I sneak in bottom left, and I'm able to get another kill on Badonsky there. This guy's garbage. I want to give a big shout out to Badonsky in chat. He's actually really good. He's a pretty good DM. I'm just trolling. That was a good fight. But anyways, I kind of forced him to come back and deal with me in the back cap, so they weren't able to chase my team to middle. Looks like they still were able to cap Spire. That's all I was trying to do on that, though. If I didn't get spotted, I could have maybe back capped. But I was, and I don't know, trading with the scout is probably the best case scenario after I was spotted. This is a good yard fight by us, though. That was kind of a lucky kill, again. He almost got out. This is good dodging by Carnage on the Super. Look at this, 11 health. Taking up the entirety of the Uber. This soldier's just reloading one rocket at a time. So we get a really, really good counter Uber here. But we're down 3, so I don't know what comes of it here. It looks like we're getting the cap. Maybe, question mark, question mark, question mark. Maybe not. Okay, now we are. I think Brian tried to go for the medic. I think he called Nick to leave him, and he tried to get the medic in last. I don't think he did. Oh, I remember that. That was actually, yeah, he had like 20 health. I remember watching that on Slin's cast, maybe. Alright, so this is where we have like 20 seconds left to try and push, and I spot Panic there, which is huge. So I call that and I screaming, there's a pick here, or something like that. So we kill him, and we blob up on the right and push in, and we just start forcing cap. I remember like during that push, Nick is making the comm that there's 10 seconds left, so everyone just kind of dives on it, and Pure ends up getting some kills on the point. So there you go, 10 seconds left when we capped. That was pretty close. That was definitely a big momentum cap, though. Capping right before the half ends. We'll fast forward through the halftime here. The second half is way different. It's going live already. But it was the second half. We kind of roll them, 3-0, I think. I have much better mids this half, I think. Or maybe not. That was in our second game last night where I had pretty good mids. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Carnage give you his bonk helm? Yeah, he did. I don't know if I'll keep wearing it. I don't like wearing unusuals on some maps because there's hiding. That was a good dodge there, Sean. Let's just walk on the point and eat a 80 damage rocket. I guess I did get the health pack and now I'm getting healed. I don't know. Picking Roamer. I don't know if Nick's gonna get out. Get out, get out. Alright, good.
Thanks, Doc.
Alright, so Badonsky's doing the smart thing here. He knows they're gonna get mid-capped and they have like 3 or 4 up, so he's gonna try and commit and kill Nick. Which is smart, but I would have to fail really badly for him to kill my medic. And I don't. I hit him for 100 something, so Nick just hits like one needle and steals my kill. This is bullshit, Nick. I don't know if we killed their medic. It looks like we must have killed their medic because we're pushing into middle right here. Kind of an early pop, but we get a pick. They have a back cap starting. Looks like I'm just gonna. I think I just fight middle here because I saw two people go back for it. Yeah, it looks like Karn and Zebrian both went back and stopped the back cap. So I just fight point with Brad and we kill the pocket. So now, hang on, let's just pause here. Okay, so Zalox gets a little overextended. I think he was trying to set up, like, they were 3 up or something, and we won mid. The back cap was stopped, and I know we killed, like, 2 people on the back cap, maybe 3, plus Milo, and I think he respawned in yard. So I think it was, like, the medic and the demo got out with the pocket. And so they were like 2 up or 3 up at the time, and I know our team was like already capping middle with like 4 dudes there, just captured middle point, you can see on the top right. So while they're doing that, I just figured, you know, YOLO, and I pushed into IT to try and see if I could catch anything out that's not, that's a little out of position. I think Zalox was, especially since I only hit him for damage, math. I hit him for 90, it looks like, and I killed him. Maybe he self-damaged himself on a sticky too, but anyways, he was unprotected there because they were only 3 up. There were no scouts with him, so IT was basically a free flank for me. Free flank for me. So I just kind of pushed through to see what I could get, and he was a little. I just caught him out of position a little bit. I don't think that would happen to someone like Banny or, you know. Maybe that's I don't know. Maybe Banny would get caught out as well. I kind of doubt it. But yeah, there's looks like those are respawns with the medic, I think. Anyways, I sneak through and kill Zalox, and then I sneak out lower. They're shooting at me in yard, and I tell my team to come and choke. This is a good cleanup, I guess. They're 3 dead, but they do pop. I don't think we get all the way out. I think me and Carnage are gonna come back in here, yeah. And Zebrian's on them on bottom left. I'm just trying to get Zalox to debt without taking damage from it, so we can just force him back to last. I get it like 80% capped. I maybe shouldn't have given my life to suicide for it, but getting that much cap time is always good on a last push. It forces everyone to dive on it like you see them doing here. So we end up winning anyways. Cap time during Uber pushes into last is always really important. You can't Uber everybody, so trying to... And you can't kill everybody either. There's always going to be people that duck into spawn, or the demo's probably always just going to milk stickies on the point. So someone is eventually going to have to eat the stickies and stuff. And plus, if you get cap time on the Uber push, it forces people to just jump on it. And then Ubered soldiers become really, really good. Same with Demo Man. So I'm playing high ground here, just denying the soldiers. Zebrian's surviving on the left and doing a lot of damage, so I end up cleaning up both these soldiers pretty nicely. That was like a good shift, I guess I could call it, from me, starting out on the right, up on the high ground. Oh, that was a surprise crits and a really good pop by Ninja Nick. We didn't know. I don't think we knew that they were on crits. That was so unlucky. Oh my god, I was I was kind of pissed when that happened, but I didn't say anything during the match. Someone shot a rocket and knocked that crit sticky into me. I was a little angry. And now my demo's gonna be red. Oh well. It was maybe a little over aggressive to push in I guess we did have Uber versus their crits, and their crits was pretty much over. So it was maybe a okay decision, but I probably could have just got on the point. I'd be alive right now. I would have been alive in that yard fight at the end of the Uber. And I think me and Carnage both died, so they ended up defending 2 and then pushing middle. Now they capped middle. I think they're still on crits. We end up build Uber really quickly and they stay on crits, and once we see them in a position where we can just Uber onto them and kill them, Zebrine calls it and we just Uber and he gets the medic, and I think Brad dead on the pocket and the pocket kills himself. Then we get 3 kills as they're retreating through middle. That's the bad thing about crits. If you don't kill a medic or you don't get advantage, then you're stuck on crits versus Uber. I don't know if they were building slowly or what, or if we were building really well. But we were able to get Uber about the same time, so we just Ubered into them and killed the med. God, I wish this fucking demo shit would get fixed. I don't know if Carnage is rushing him? No, he's not. Okay. So our pocket gets sniped, so I don't think we're pushing it. Even though I think we have like a full Uber advantage, it's still like a really hard last to push. And we really want to secure the round. Yeah, because their med did go down. So now they're probably on Uber. And I don't think they would have had it yet. Because our med didn't die and we pushed middle. So we should have had a pretty hefty Uber advantage. So maybe it's just bad luck that Zebrine got sniped when we were pushing. I think they are going to get Uber on this push. I'm not sure. We'll find out. So we're down like 3 already. That forces Alox into spawn. We trade Ubers. I maybe should have just tried to get out, because now I think they're going to collapse on... Well, they collapsed on Zebra, and Nick was smart and he got out at the right time. We dropped 3, like, during the Uber, or even before the Uber. So I don't know what happened there. This was a little sloppy by me. I thought, I think Carnage just died to that guy or something, and I thought maybe it was just him. And I saw him shoot a rocket, and I had a buff, so I'm like, well, let's see what I can get done here. It was dumb to +4 into that, though, especially when I saw that scout. I think it was like beyond the point or no return, though, because I could have just got juggled in. But it was still sloppy. I could have just been holding middle. I died, so we couldn't. I think they had Uber advantage. Maybe that's why I did it. I don't even know. If they had Uber advantage, they were probably going to muscle us out of middle anyways. So if I kill that roamer, then I can get behind. And I'm like a back cap threat that they have to worry about. But since Carnage is already dead, I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have just survived. It was a good force. Except we dropped 3 people. I think me and Carnage survive. I don't know if Carnage gets out. I think I meet Nick here on last and kill this roamer. Or pocket, actually, it looks like. That's good juking by Nick to get into a spawn. Carnage does go down. He was kind of stuck behind. I don't know if... I think Badonsky just 1v1'd him or something. So we keep Uber advantage, but we're stuck on our last. I think we try to push out right away, because we got a pick on their pocket. That was kind of lucky. He wasn't staring at that debt. Oh, please fix. Yeah! That was good spam on choke. I watched that during Slin's cast as well. Our Grape and Carnage snuck in through sewer or something and got like 2 picks, and now we're crushing them on middle. We're just surrounding them. They were a little out of position to get out. I think this is where they were starting to yell at me to go cap, because chasing into that, maybe collapsing on the end of that Uber with Grape would have maybe got us a medic kill, but we could have dropped 2 players. And it looks like Grape's still alive? I don't even... Yeah, oh, he's capping. Well. So someone called to come back to middle and cap. This is good enough for us. We've got middle. I think we had a numbers advantage, too. That was kind of a scary rocket. Do we still have Uber advantage? Yeah, because well, do we? I'm so high right now. They used on middle? Yeah, they used on middle getting out, but did we? I thought we used... Maybe we used in yard? I forgot, where did we use? Did we not use? Have we held that Uber all the way from last? I'm trying to think. I don't think we actually used pushing out. Yeah, we did. We did. Because it fixed my demo, lol. Okay. Sorry. So yeah, we used, and then they had to use really late. If they could have got out and held the Uber, then they could have pushed middle with their respawns. But unfortunately, they had to pop. Grape snuck in. I think Grape might have gone IT. And Carnage went sewer and got a scout kill, something like that. I always say that, but I'm actually never high. Or drunk, that's not an excuse either. Okay, so Carnage gets like a 5k here. He gets really hot, starts hitting all his shots. I'm suiciding for cap time again. I could have dodged that a little better and maybe made him shoot another sticky or survived. Like right here is where I was a little worried about how well this push was going to go because Zebron was really low. But then Carnage domes the scout on the point, and then he domes the demo. And I think he's about to dome something else. Or no, yeah, these guys are like 30 health and 20 health. And Karn takes down the guy on the, takes down the soldier. And Grape just respawns and comes in, and I think while the scout was resupplying because he was 20 health, Grape just jumped on the point. So it's 4-2. I think this last mid we kind of crush him. I don't know. This is a good rotation to the left by me, killing that scout. The pistols. My pistol's been really clutchy. I liked my positioning on these last couple middles though. I started on the right. I get a good force on the medic there when we Ubered in. I don't know if he probably could have milked for another couple seconds against our combo, but I snuck in and scattered him for like 80 and scared him into popping. Our Uber was also really good. We were able to walk in upper IT like almost all the way to them before they spotted us. Oh, that was gonna be a meat shot too. God, and then he killed our medic. I was gonna meat shot that scout with the last shot. Oh, Carnage snuck behind and back capped. I forgot. I don't even know if that was calmed. We were all like so into this fight by Spire, like trying to keep Nick alive, but then we just capped it, and then Carnage is like, LOL, I'm on last. Oh, that was funny.